Welcome to the world of Nishikigoi. Join us as we take a trip across south of Japan, selecting some of the best koi available for us hobbyists to purchase. Along with Mike Snaden and a few fellow hobbyists, we make our trip across the south of Japan, looking at some of the most amazing and beautiful koi available to purchase. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to this video. Feel free to share it. But for now, sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy some of the most amazing fish on this planet in our buying trip to the south of Japan. Here we are arriving at Takigawa Koi Farm. Takigawa Koi Farm is located in Sera, a small town in the mountain of Hiroshima area, situated right in the middle of all the koi breeders. Here we see one of the most amazing mud ponds there is. This is one of my most favorite places on the earth to visit. And within these mud ponds, and there's more as you go up the hill where the pine trees are, some of the most amazing of Takigawa koi are kept and grown on. Here we see them harvested and weighted in the ponds for us hobbyists to look at and eventually purchase. One of the koi I was looking at this trip is a goshiki, which means 5 colors. Here I saw this one and I got Hasei-san to bowl this koi, and after looking at it and admiring it, it was quickly purchased. We see a beautiful Goromo. Takigawa once was famous for his Goromo bloodlines. One of the hobbyists on the trip spotted this koi, bowled it, and duly purchased it as well. On my way back down to the main fish house, I spotted this little Sankey in a corner pond. Also netted it and bowled it and quickly purchased it as well. What an amazing Sankey with beautiful sumi. Leaving Takigawa Koi Farm, we make our way over to Matsue Koi Farm. Matsue is located in the town of Matsue. Here we are in their new state-of-the-art fish house. What a privilege it is for us to look into this fish house with a number of ponds some of the most amazing kahakus are right there within these two ponds. It's probably hard to appreciate the size of these fish, but they range from 75 to 85 centimeters. We just stood in awe and just watched these amazing nishikigoi. Here we are at a freshly harvested pond full of nisai. In here we're able to select a number of fish that we could have a closer look at in the vat, deciding which ones to purchase. The water looks slightly off-colored, being that there is some treatment in there. Here we see Mike Snaden netting a couple of the fish we had selected, and Taka-san getting ready to bring them over into the vat, where he himself will also inspect them and we can have a look. After we purchased a number of koi, we were able to enjoy the rest of the facility. That evening made our way over to one of the restaurants where we enjoyed some amazing Japanese food together. Here we are at Sakai Company Koi Farm. This is my first trip to Sakai Company, and I was immediately blown away by the quality of koi on offer. What an amazing facility with some of the best sankis I've seen in one location for a long time. A number of koi was purchased on this trip, and we along with the team continued to look through the ponds to see what we could find. But one thing is clear about Sakai Company: there's something for everyone, and the level of the koi was mind-blowing. It was hard not to be impressed with the koi on offer, and fish after fish we bowled and purchased, including this sanki that I fell in love with and I just had to have. The body on this sanki just blew me away, as well as the sumi placement. We discussed this koi, and eventually this koi was put back in favor of another one. Well, it wasn't all just about Sankei. Having seen this kahaku, I had to bowl it, and the staff member that bowled it said simply the best, referring to how clean and perfect this koi was. This koi was also purchased. This pond had a number of high quality kahaku which we selected and deselected, and again selected others. Not only did we purchase as the hobbyist some of these kahakus, but Mike Snaden of Yume Koi, Japan purchased this for his own fish house located in Sira, Japan. You could find out more about Mike's koi and his journey over on Facebook. Here we're photographing a few more fish. Also having a look in another fish house to see what's available. This trip is all about fun and enjoying the evening as well, so it's good to have a laugh and to unwind a bit. Looking at these fish sometimes is easy to take for granted, but man, what a privilege it was to see them. Some of our purchases were measured up and photographed, and later will be shipped over to the United Kingdom or grown on at Yume Koi, Japan. After that, we made our way over to Sakai Fish Farm. Sakai Fish Farm is one of the most amazing facilities to visit, with a number of fish houses and fish scattered across many different ponds. What a privilege it is to see this place, the breeder of champions. Sakai Fish Farm indeed has won a number of trophies over the years, not only within Japan but across the globe. And what a privilege it is to just walk through one of these fish houses at the legendary Sakai Fish Farm. Kentaro-san had arranged a number of fish for us to view, and looking at the level of these kahakus in the vat, they were just stunning. Indeed, some amazing kahakus. We studied them and discussed their merits and looked at the ones we liked and wanted to purchase. These were indeed the makers of dreams. Leaving Sakai Fish Farm, we made our way over to Omosako Koi Farm, located in Kure. Here we look at Shiro Yutsuri, Kujaku, and a few other surprise selection. Some of these pieces in this pond are 80 plus centimeters. Some All Japan winning fish and some simply amazing Shiro Yutsuri. After making a few purchases, and we were happy to admire a number of fish that we purchased on this trip. This farm offers some amazing kojakus and recently have become famous for their kojaku, not only their shirayutsuri but their kojaku. Here's me and Takahiro-san enjoying a purchase of a few koi together, and he's such a great guy to hang out with. So we made our way into the car and got ready for a long journey. To my surprise, we found ourselves at the Zedane Koi Show, which was simply a highlight for me. And I'm sure the other hobbyists themselves also enjoyed. It was great to see some of these koi on display, some of the best koi in the region, and indeed some of the breeders that we have already seen all at this koi show. It was great to see these, and especially Ueno-san with his 102 centimeter Grand Champion Showa out of Ueno Koi Farm. Enjoy these pictures. Here we bumped into Takuya-san from Sakai Company. It was a joy to see him again. What a fun guy to hang out with. And then this amazing shower of Ueno, the grand champion of the ZNA Koi show. What a privilege this was. Well, it was back on the road again, probably for our longest journey of the trip as we drive for a couple hours heading over to Okawa Koi Farm, where I was waiting to see one of my koi that I purchased in 2015 that was kept at the farm. Here we could see my koi in this magnificent pond of fish, and just waiting for Yuji-san to net her and put her in a vat, along with other fish of Mike's customers that are kept there, and also fish that Mike owns. What a privilege it is again to see these amazing fish, some of the best fish that the south of Japan had to offer, and be able to bowl them and look at them in the vat. What a fantastic thing it was. Here we could see a number of fish that is available to purchase. This asagi caught my eye. It was their number one at the farm. I've always had a soft spot for asagi, and having seen this fish, my eye was glued onto it. Perfect in many ways. Decided to quickly purchase her, to the surprise of Mike Snaden, who knows me as more of a Gosanki man, and was asking me if there's any other fish I would like to purchase from this vat. Well, what a fun trip this was, and unfortunately, like they say, all good things must come to an end, and reflecting on a few fish that we purchased here at Okawa Koi Farm was really a fitting end to the trip. Some of the hobbyists along with Mike made their way down to Ueno-san. Yuji-san took us out for a lovely meal along with his brother, and we had just an amazing afternoon together. Sadly, it was time to go to the train station, and Yuji waved us goodbye as Mike took hold of the camera and filmed as we begin our journey home. It's always sad going home, but in many ways, the fish that we wanted to purchase had been purchased, and now was our time to get back to reality. Stephen, Anthony, and myself make our way back with a long flight the next day over to London, where we would then await our koi to be shipped in the next couple of months. What an amazing buying trip this was, and if ever you get the chance to visit Japan, you ought to. Life is indeed short, and sometimes it's good to take these opportunities when you can. So hopefully this video has inspired you, and maybe one day you would make your way over to the land of the rising sun. So thank you to Mike Snaden and all the other hobbyists who were with us, and indeed thank you to the breeders of the koi in South Japan. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video.